Hello folks, so we're back with this 5 league challenge video that I'm doing, challenge videos I should say. So I just try to do something a wee bit different, a bit off the wall with starting in the Northern Ireland First Division with Institute here. So just going to catch up on what's happened so far. So I've played through 11 games in the league now, won 10, drawn 1, haven't lost yet, and picking up a tasty lead, so doesn't look like the league's going to be much of an issue. Loads of players getting really good average ratings. Joe Paiva, 13 goals already. Adolfo's chipping in, he's got 11 goals from that attacking midfield role. Good ratings for several players there. And managed to get some coaching staff on board. This guy took a player coach role. And we got this guy as an assistant manager. This guy's developing into a really good coach, but unfortunately he's not going to take a new contract from me. And we've got McGuinness for another fitness coach, so the coaching staff's looking pretty good. But I've picked up here where we're just about to play this deciding game to get through the League Cup group, which we're also unbeaten in, but just need another win to get it over the line. So we'll play through a few games here, maybe just go through the month of November, let you guys see how it's getting on. But yeah, it looks like we're going to get through into the Irish Premier Division, and then after that we'll be looking for a job in the Scottish League. There we are. So we're playing Omagh, which I think they might be in the Premier League. They are, yeah, they're 4th in the Premier League. Which means we might get a game out of them. We do only need a draw to get through, I think. Maybe even could still get through with a loss, depending on the other results. Monty pops up, 5th goal for him as well. He's been in and out the team as well, but he's doing okay. Yep, looking not too shabby at all here. Not sure if this will take it to quarter-finals or semi-finals. Didn't even know it was a group structure to the League Cup in Northern Ireland. Why would I know that? No offence to anyone from Northern Ireland that's watching this, but yeah, so let's play through this one. But yeah, I'd imagine I'll get the league itself tied up pretty fast. If I do go out the cup, I'll probably start punting a few players, so I'm not going to need these sort of numbers for the league alone. And I've got a pretty handy lead, and I could do with getting some money in, because you know, his club is running at a bit of a loss just now. But not in debt yet, but it will happen without selling. And can probably pick up maybe a few 100,000 for somebody like Paiva if we need to. yeah, not going to get much difficulty in the league here. We've already got almost a 20-point lead, a 15-point lead anyway, from third place. Drop it in the comments if anybody knows anything about this wee club that I'm managing here, Institute. I certainly didn't know anything about them. But yeah, 5-0 here, so definitely got players in that are levels apart for what we're coming up against here. And yeah, so that did get me through to the League Cup quarter final, which we're just about to play actually, against Ballymena, which is a team we've already played twice, once in the League Cup, once in the league. So we'll be hopeful of getting something out of that game. We need to rest Woods there. Got Granger to come in, and Butra's ready to come back in for Monty. I'll pop him on the bench. There we are, so League Cup quarter final here, folks. And we've taken the lead through Granger. And another goal for Paiva. Making easy work of this one as well. Haven't been looking at players because I simply don't have money to buy any, so that would be a waste of time. And do you know what? Squad's more than good enough. The team's more than good enough. I would even play the next season with this team without any real concerns. But hopefully we can maybe get a few in on the old Bosman free transfers. And that was a bit of a hammering. So here we got Crusaders, Bangor, Glenavon. So ideally we want Bangor or Bangor in the semi-final. Let's see. Glenavon, or Glenavon, sorry, who are 8th in the Premier League. And that's a 2-leg job as well, so we'll certainly play through that. It's in the November month. And I can get Palmark back in. Yeah, we can go with that. Not far off the halfway season by the time this month's through as well. Halfway through the season, I should say. Aye, strikers are well above what's needed at this level. And a wee injury to Pilmark after I just put him back in as well. Yeah, so the aim is just to spend 2 seasons in this league hopefully, and I'm hoping if I can win the Irish Premier League I'll get a half decent team in Scotland that I can move to. But it's all just a case of timing if a job actually comes up. What I don't want to do is go to England first, because apart from going to Hearts, Hibs, Chelsea, like Celtic or Rangers, you can't really move from England to Scotland. It's harder to do. It makes more sense to target a job in Scotland first. Plus you're more likely to get a Scottish club that will actually give you a job once you're one of the better rated managers in Northern Ireland. Yeah, so can hopefully shift this backup player on as well. And then we'll just play through these League Cup semi-games. And Bangor again. We've played those guys a few times as well. And we've got Captain Augustine back as well. We're still waiting on Adolfo. Here we go then, so keep racking up the points in the league and that'll be over before too long. Kind of got a feel from the first game that it was going to be pretty easy stuff here in the league for this team. But this will be their first league title in the club's history up to this point in 2001. Yep, so another pretty straightforward win there. Goalkeeper's actually doing alright, I suppose, for 3k. Not the best, but it's more when you're playing with like low league teams like this, you've got to just get the players you can get rather than the players that you would want, obviously. You're going to be limited. And yeah, we've got Adolfo back for this one. So that means trouble for these guys, I'd say. And this is a two-legger, so we'll definitely be hoping for a win here in the first leg. Go on, Granger. And so they kind of exploded there towards the end of that first half. Maybe just make a couple of changes here. I think that should be enough to get through. And we've only dropped 2 points in the league so far as well. $750 at this game. I think that's maybe a bit wide of reality. And we're going to get a 6 here and really put it to bed. Aye. So yeah, don't think there's any need to play through the second leg on the video here, guys. So yeah, massive win in the League Cup there, 6-1. And sitting properly atop of the league there. 21 points clear of third place. So definitely going to get promoted up. Cool, so that's another video for Institute in the Northern Ireland First Division. Everything's just plotting along perfectly there. And yeah, so obviously we're going to get past this League Cup semi-final, so we'll come back with another video for the final and let you know how I'm getting on in the league. Cheers folks.